Hello there, are you tired that Riven constantly outskills you and you don't know what to do about? There are some counter picks that Riot Games is suggesting, but these champions actually do take skill. Like Jace, like you don't even know how to play Jace, you're just gonna get all in and killed by Riven. From the other hand, Renekton, yes, but again, Riven could possibly beat him in the early levels. Now, let's get straight up to the point. We play Gragas. Okay, Gaby, but there's nothing new about Gragas. Now, the thing is, it's not even in between the counter picks for some reason. I don't even know why on websites. But not any type of Gragas. We have Grasp of Undying, Demolish, because we're gonna be in lane, of course. We have Bomb Plating, Unflinching against CC, of course. Transcendence, Mana Flow Band, Ability Haste, because you need that. Ability Power, because you need that armor. And D-Ring with 2 pots. Now, level 1, you're gonna E-start to cancel her 3rd Q, of course, and to basically attack Grasp short trade into her, right? But why would you go Grasp and not anything else? Now, the issue with Comet, for example, she can E or Q, and the Comet is dodgeable. And it doesn't heal you, it doesn't provide you HP, and it's less frequent than Grasp. While also I know that your abilities can speed up the frequency of Comet, but you cannot perma-hit Qs on Riven, it's kinda hard. So Q is often inaccurate, that's why you're gonna W max. While also, you have to use it often in a defensive way as well, unless she's kinda low on HP, right? So in here we can see she uses her 3rd Q. I did use E on that, of course, and a bit late, but it should be fine. We still got the Grasp, and I had Bomb Plating. We have better sustain, so it shouldn't be a big deal. In there I cancelled an auto, and the game goes on, right? Now, the laning phase is very simple, you know. You're gonna W max, don't Q max. You gotta put a point in your Q, but look at the trade, right? So she Qs forward, I mean walks forward. Wait, did she Q? I think she did Q also. Did she Q? No, I think she didn't Q, just walk forwards. She just E'd. And basically the whole shield couldn't soak my W damage, because my W with Grasp does over 100 damage actually, just magically. You're gonna do like 50 something, 60 something physical damage as well. And that's consistent. It's consistent because neither her knock up, neither her stun will cancel your W. This W goes up no matter what, okay? And in there I E her, I cancel the basic again. Okay, shit happens. You don't want to go too extended though, because she has Conqueror. Ignite, right? So usually Riven players perma go Ignite, so that's that. If they don't, then it's a little bit easier, but again, generally they go Ignite as I noticed. And we just CS, you know? It's very simple in here. For now, we just CS. It's very simple. Just looking to go for W trades mainly, and she cannot do anything about it, as I said. In here, sadly, I couldn't connect a W on her properly because I had to last hit the cannon, so that's fine, you know. This type of situation, I couldn't even hit her BT because the cannon stood in the way, right? So that's that, but it shouldn't be really concerning. You just gotta be careful with her like EWs in case you're using W, so you don't get like traded on, right? And in here we can see I put points in W because this doesn't misses, but E may miss. While E, like usually, like you're gonna hit, of course. Like I'm saying, like you're gonna hit, of course, your E, and then you can hit your Q. But often your Q is inaccurate into Riven, and I'm kind of like, yes, we did actually, like my W did get cancelled, the channeling, but that's fine because we still get a Grasp proc on her, and this is still a good trade for us because we have more sustain than she does. So even though it looks like a good trade, it isn't. Bro. Shh. Stay silent, y'all. You're ruining my video. And in here, I W into her, I miss my E, but does it matter? Guys, it doesn't matter. I thought she gonna jump in with her 3rd Q, she didn't. Don't worry about that, guys. As I said, you actually don't need to use your brain to win this matchup if you go Grasp and you W max. Even in here, my W did get cancelled, but again, don't worry about that. You actually don't need to use too much your brain. In here, I W, again, I get my trade-off, and that's good. She tries to force an all-in, she can't really. There she dies. I don't know why. Like, into Grasp, you cannot force the same way, because I'm gonna get like 7 HP per basic attack, while also I got 100 healing, right? And I have more consistent damage. And in here I even get to push the wave, of course, because, look, basically she has no TP, she played Ignite, so in here really quick I get to push the wave. Okay, skipping forward. Now in here I just buy my generic Lost Chapter, Boots Recall, you know, TP back. I TP it back a bit preemptively because I thought she gonna turbo push. Everyone just turbo pushes the wave, but she didn't, so this TP was a bit meh. So don't do this, only if you see that you're hard pushing, but generally don't do that. In here it's very simple, I'm just like trying to bounce off a W on her, but she can't step up to trade because she's gonna get W grasped if someone is asking themselves why she plays so passively. And that's a lot of damage. And note that if I max W, I gain also defensive stats, because this doesn't only provides more damage, it also provides more defensive stats, right? So that 17% is actually a decent amount of damage reduction in short trades, where I can continuously heal, right? My heal is quite constant, while also like I heal off grasp as well. So that's actually quite big amount of resistances combined with the healing, right? Because my HP doesn't really move, right? Like, just look at my HP, it doesn't really move, but her HP continuously does. So as even if you don't go for place in lane, in mid late game you cannot do anything into my team, just to be clear. So nullifying her early game completely means that she won't be really useful. Like, anyhow I look at this, she won't be too useful in mid late game. She does that, she stuns me, but it doesn't matter, because W is a uncancelable wind up, so it goes off any pace, right? It's one of those type of abilities that counts to be a auto reset or a uncancelable wind up. But note, not every auto reset is a uncancelable wind up, some of them don't. And in there, you know, just space it and W trade. It's very simple. And at this point a single W does something like, it dealt 193 if I remember correctly, the magic damage part plus the basic attack, plus again it reduces like 90% damage, which is almost like a half amount of exhaust, right? In here I don't E in, because if I miss I may take a tower shot. So again, you don't have to go for place, you can keep your E. Like, in melee range you wanna use E, but you don't wanna go for a long range E because it's easier to react to. And in there I misclicked, so I didn't get my grasp up, I clicked on the other thing, but in here I can get another W off, and that hurts, right? And she cannot do anything, because the damage reduction is too high, and the damage is too much, and the healing is too much I had. Some people would say, why doesn't she all in? She can't all in. She can't. Okay, she can't. And in here it's kind of toxic what I do. I charge up my W and I place a Q under myself, right? Now she could try to get here, right? But the issue is she could get W traded on and Q traded on, and then I E and I get out, and she loses too much HP. So she rather would like to give up one plate and or CS, right? Depends on the situation, of course, right? And in here again I'm zoning, so as much as possible you should aim to zone. Even in here I got a W off, I couldn't get an E off, but that's fine. She steps up thinking she can all in me, she can't really. She just was threatening something there. And my HP is not moving. Like, she can, again, like, my HP is actually not moving. She can trade as much as she wants to, but my HP is not moving. And in here she just gets she just got all in. It's very simple. Hecarim comes, but I can kill Hecarim as well, so it shouldn't be a problem. As I said, you actually don't need to use your brain too much. In here I W, but I think he just chooses to recall. In here I try to like sneak up on him, but sadly I missed the plant. He walked downwards, and Orianna rotated as well, so I didn't really want to bullshit. I really wanted to bullshit because I think Orianna in a second was rotating upwards, I think, or some. She was walking upwards. I didn't check her mana level, but like I was kind of scared. And then I was like, yeah, let's just not invade him, but I could probably invade him if I checked Orianna's mana. But I think I kind of messed it up, I think, a little. If I checked Orianna's mana level, it would be an easy invade. I just thought she has a lot of mana, so I got a little bit scared, but of course you can be a bit more calculated than I was. In here, Everfrost, generic Gragas item, you know, into tanks I like Liandry, but generally speaking, if they have a lots of dashes on against the Riven, it's really good in lane. Against them it's overall really good, because it allows you to connect easier ults and Qs into them, so you can use E sort of aggressively. Everfrost, look for an ult, look for a Q or something, so it's very useful on Gragas. Has synergy with your, of course, with your Q, because it allows you to connect a empowered barrel really easily. So that's like insanely good, right? And in here we are just sieging, you know, so we have Demolish. So as I said, she's also forced to give up plates, because I can legit walk under her tower. Funny enough, right? Because we got like a W that reduces damage. We have damage from these things. So if she walks up, she's gonna get traded into. And yeah, the tower gonna shoot in me like once or twice, but that doesn't really matter because I'm gonna heal it up anyways. And even in here, she's forced to do CS because she is actually because she's actually gonna get traded into with Q. But in here I got a W off, so you can W and the away install, and then it's like you won't even get tower shotted when they mess it up. But it doesn't matter. Like people think it does matter. As I said, it is brainless. You know, like 21% damage reduction. You don't need to think that hard with this build. I'm telling you guys. Like people are thinking misplaced to matter. They don't really. They don't really. I missed my flash. Does that? No, it doesn't, bro. It doesn't. I'm queuing to zone her off. The CS, it must be very annoying, but what can I do? It's just my champion, man. Again, we intercept the Hecarim, very easy interception. Then I'm rotating downwards, but by the time I will arrive, I think soon we will kill the guy. So I'm like, yeah, I would rather dive this guy. Because why is also hovering against Hecarim. Right? And in here is just a really easy dive. I think we didn't. Did we dive for? I think we didn't dive for. I think we didn't. I didn't want to risk. I think I didn't want to risk because I had a small bounty. It would be a 1-for-1 most likely. Yeah, I think I didn't want to risk. But honestly, like a Q max, but if you're really insecure, you could also E max and go Yonian boots. I did go Sork shoes because you already build a lot of cooldown on Gagas and you don't necessarily need more than 70, of course, like cooldown, right? And basically very simple gameplay. We are capitalizing her plates, we are capitalizing CS, you know, in here, and yeah, we are low on mana, but not that low that she can kill us or something, so. And this was played in like Master Plus as well, so I think the guy has like 3 million points or even, but like, doesn't even matter. It's very simple what happens, you know, I recall, get my items, I'm even stronger than she is. Basically, in here I think I get collapsed on by Hecarim. I almost took the whole plated tower, but I kinda fucked it up by greeding, so... I think I didn't even connect the Q on her, but it wouldn't matter, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't really matter, I think, but... basically, I really wanted to get the plated tower before the plates expired, but Hecarim came. I didn't really have any other, like, maybe he could Mega me to be fair, but most likely he wanted to go top lane for a free kill, and he did lose actually like a kill. Like Orianna died mid, he lost the tower, he lost the Drake, so at the end of the day it wasn't like that insanely worth for Hecarim, but it's still really nice, you know, to that your team cross maps something, right? Now in here we can find ourselves in the river, you know, it's very simple, we wanna fight, we are super ahead, 2-13, so at this point you wanna like force as many fights as possible, but make sure you stay consistent with those. Riven is not too useful in team fights, because we have so much CC, so much damage, like the issue is she cannot deal with so much CC, she cannot deal with so much damage, and the issue is she can't really get on top of our squishes because we have too many knock-ups, of course, and too many ways to peel ourselves. So even Saya can ult, Rami can ult, right? So they are not very approachable champs. We also got like a bunch of knockbacks like Mai, Azir ult and whatnot, so they're not very approachable champions overall. But in here I just pick up a whole tower, and this should be like really good for us. I got the second tower of the game. Not much action will happen till this point. So at this point we are fighting, right? I think we... So in here I got caught a little bit on the control ward, right? But it's not a problem because I'm a quite tank, so... Remember, I don't really take damage. I ulted them out in case Orianna ults us, so I was kinda scared of that. So I chose to ult them out because at least I would die even though I had ult, so it's not really worth risking there for me. Serad just has a weird ult, I Q him, I get the assist, you know, Vi dies, but she also gets like picked up and some more action here at this point of the map. I think pretty much y'all got like how the laning phase goes, and from this point on it's just like a stomp. It's just like a stomp, we are just like slowly capitalizing, like basically in here we got some kills here and there, but mainly we are just like slowly ending the game, so I don't think that there is too much to say. But surely we can watch this till the end if anyone is curious, of course, but we already got like the laning phase part on what to do. The good thing is this is again a good def because I get 2 kills. We got 2 kills, right? And we also got Baron, so that's really a good def there. Let's move forwards. Basically the game is slowly over. I mean, at this point, just over. Not much to say because we already got the laning phase part of it. Also, this was my build if anybody wants to know.